Manchester City 2, Burnley 1. Given everything, given the Liverpool game, given all the negativity after a very dismal New Year's Eve, that feels good. It wasn't a classic, it wasn't a game that we'll remember for a long time, but it was an important game, an important victory after a very, very crap first half, to put it simply. The second half was breath of fresh air. Obviously we're down to 10 men. Pep made the big change there. He brought Aguero and Silva on, and after that we were composed, we were clinical, we played with an intensity that we haven't seen for a long time, and we played like we knew what had to be done, and that was a real breath of fresh air. I really enjoyed it, and it was great to see Aguero back to the man that we all know he can be. He's had a bit of criticism so far this season, some of it deserved, maybe some of it not, but the man still has plenty of class, plenty to offer, and that goal he scored today, not many people can score that on this planet, never mind in the Premier League. That is a world-class finish of the highest calibre, and that is something that he brings to the table and no others can. In general, he is a world-class player. We need to remember that. We need to have patience with him. I thought Clichy was a little bit unlucky to be hooked in the first half, but Pep was trying to send a message to Aguero to book up his ideas. It clearly worked, because he came out with full of energy. He came out and he ran at Burnley's defence, and in general, he showed his class when it really mattered. Sterling was excellent alongside him, acting as a perfect foil. It didn't quite come off him, but his energy and pace was absolutely brilliant. And Gael Clichy, where's that right foot been for all these years? That was a finish of a Aguero-esque kind of finish. De Bruyne quality finish. A word on Fernandinho, that is out of order. That's 3 red cards now in his last 6 games for Manchester City, and this will cost our team. I love Fernandinho, but you can't be making tackles like that in a game of this importance, given the context after the Liverpool result. We need our best players on the pitch, and now we will be out for 4 games. That's a big loss, given the fact Gundogan's injured. That leaves us with Yaya, Fernando and Garcia basically as our recognised central midfielders in a more traditional sense. It isn't good, but we're going to have to make do from now on. Bravo, I hate to say it, I've tried to defend him, but it wasn't a solid performance once again. He flapped at that goal, and it's a question mark constantly hanging over his head at the moment. I've tried to defend him, and I'll carry on trying to do that, but he's not really giving me much to go off here, unfortunately. Elsewhere, I thought the defence was actually pretty good. Kolarov, Otamendi, Sanya, Clichy, they did what they had to do. Otamendi in particular got the captain's armband after Fernandinho went off, and he was a rock at the heart of defence. I'm not his biggest fan at times. Him and Kolarov both had mistakes in them, but they did what they had to do today. And in general, given everything, I'll take this result. I really want us to win today. I know that's obvious, I'm a Man City fan, but we really needed it today. The negativity after Liverpool loss was too much to take at times, and I'm glad we started this year on the front foot. I think in general, the truth about where we lie as a club at the moment is somewhere in between the two halves. First half, terrible. Second half, great. Attitude, desire, and the right application is probably somewhere in the middle. We are probably not the perfect sum of the parts at the moment. We are probably a work in progress. But as long as we keep winning the games like this, I will be happy. We have to make improvements in January. We have to be better as a squad overall, but I still have to have faith that we are going the right way. Anyway, guys, go enjoy something else. Go enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'm off to play a game or something like that. See you later, guys.